What up guys, it's Craig here again from Get Your Geek On, and I'm doing a weekly news roundup for everything to do with gaming that's happened over the last week. I'm going to start today's news story with one of the saddest pieces of news I've read this week, and that is that the master himself, Mr. CLIFFY B, has left Epic Games. As those of you who may be fans of the Gears of War series know, that Mr. CLIFFY B himself had quite a big part to play in the making of the Gears of War series, and I'm pretty sure me and myself and fellow gamers will be pretty distraught to find out that he is now left. Whether or not he's going to move on to doing some multi-platform titles or if he's going to a different studio is anyone's guess, but I'm sure we'll find out more as the week continues. In other news, racism has come back into the games industry. Hurrah! News was that the manager, Mr. William Habin from Kickside Games, has fired 4 of his team due to racism allegations that were leaked via Twitter. I don't know exactly what the claims were and what was said. What I do have to say is that racism has no place, especially in the games industry. If there is any more diverse bunch of races, that is in video games. I mean, look at the characters you can play as in Mass Effect. You can be a freaking dragon in Skyrim, for God's sake. So come on guys, there's no need to be like that. It's just pathetic and we don't need it now, okay? In other news guys, it seems that DICE and EA Games have taken their tap into the portable games market with an announcement of a possible mobile version of the Battlefield series. Apparently EA Games and DICE have announced today that they are thinking about making the Battlefield series just as big a hit as it was on consoles by unleashing it onto the mobile device market. Whether or not that will go to the iPhone 5 or the Android S3 or other handsets is anyone's guess, but I'm pretty sure there will be a few FPS fans out there that'll be getting excited by this news. In other interesting news guys, there has been a few anonymous trolls in the games industry that have managed to find their way onto GLASSDOOR.com's website. For those of you who don't know what GLASSDOOR is, it basically allows people within the games industry to mention and talk about things in the industry themselves that they may or may not be happy with. And it seems there's been a few employees of a few of the major big companies that have got a few gripes, and they've made it all too clear by going onto GLASSDOOR's website and posting exactly what they think. One of the biggest slatings, surprisingly, was for a Mr. Bobby Kotick. For those of you who don't know the likes of Mr. Kotick, he is the CEO of Activision, and obviously so Activision have got a lot of bad press, mainly because they like to buy out as many franchises as they can and then turn them into tiny little non-sellable products and then eventually just die a slow death. The thing is, I actually agree with the reviews on this website, which I was quite surprised in. I do actually disapprove of what Mr. Kotick has done for Activision. I don't think it's totally fair to buy up small franchises, trying to milk every single penny out of it and then killing it as soon as it doesn't bring in a buck. Surprisingly though, on the other end of the scale, the managing CEO of BioWare, Mr. Ray Mazuika, I hope I spelled that name right, he actually got 82% of positive votes for the company, so that's always a good thing. It's nice to see that BioWare appreciate their staff, and it seems like they've been doing everything right. Again though, on the other side of things, World of Warcraft fans would be unhappy to find out that Blizzard overall had quite a bad slating. According to the GLASSDOOR website, one of the anonymous posters said that Blizzard had one of the most inefficient work teams and a really poor workflow, which for those of you who are World of Warcraft fans, I wouldn't be surprised if that's why it takes so long to release a new patch or update, so it doesn't seem too well for them. If you are interested about finding out more about what the employees said about their companies, please click on the link below. That will link you to the GLASSDOOR forums and you'll be able to read what was said there. In other news guys, Resident Evil 6 has had the worst reviews of this series. Unsurprisingly, since the demo, the game has been bashed by every single critic there is out there, with not many more giving it more than about 6 out of 10. I myself personally reviewed the game, and you can read that on my Get Your Geek On UK page, kapow, which is linked there, and you can find out what I thought of it. Personally, I don't think it was a great return either for the series. It just felt a little bit disjointed. The action sequences totally took away all kinds of fear and any of the old features that Resident Evil stood for, and it's just turned into a generic action game. So it's a shame, Capcom. You got it wrong this time, guys. Sorry. In other boob-related stories, it seems that Eurogamer Expo has banned all of the booth babes for the 2013 show. I don't know why this is. I'm guessing it might just be because there's too many testosterone-filled sweaty men getting all pent up over women dressed scantily clad. But hey ho, this is the gaming industry where most men spend their times in their bedrooms, or like me, you spend it in your office that you made upstairs in your own house, and your girlfriend will punish you severely for making videos of this nature. But hey ho, what can we do if we can't even look at a little bit of cosplay boob here and there? Shame. And in the last piece of irrelevant news from this week, it seems a rapper has been removed from a Microsoft store for what is possibly the most hilarious footage I've seen on the internet in a long time. The Cleveland-based rapper has been known for some quite outlandish statements in the past, and he was filmed smashing computers in the Microsoft Store and was promptly removed by security. So if you want to see what actually happened in the video, I'm going to put it up right now so you can see exactly what kicked off.
Oh shit. What they thought was gonna happen? They shut it down.
So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I will be doing a news roundup every week from now on, and I'll be uploading game footage when I can, mostly on Mondays with 2 guys 1 cup and 1 guy 1 cup on FIFA 13. Please subscribe to my videos by clicking the subscribe button, and please leave your questions for Q&A Sunday, where you can win yourself some Get Your Geek On merch or some gaming stuff. Cheers for watching the video, guys. As always, goodbye.